Okay, good morning, Dr. Paul. Today I'll be presenting ways to minimize income inequality in Malaysia. So my name is Lim Yang. My student ID is SKD1800351. So I will be introducing what is income inequality and 5 ways to reduce income inequality, including adjusting basic salary, introducing TVET, technical vocational education training, reforming income tax system, amending housing policy, improving transport service, and the last is I will conclude as give suggestion about to the government. First and foremost, what is income inequality? Generally, income inequality is different people earn different amount of money. So, income inequality, the inequality words means that a small portion of people hold higher cluster of earnings, and this will result and influence to long-term economic growth, social inequality, political stability, and overall welfare of the population. Based on statistics from government Malaysia's DOSM Malaysia, it shows that the Gini coefficient reduced from 0.55 to 0.399 in 2016. So, although that the measures show that our Gini coefficient is decreasing, when we look into median income of Malaysia, the Kuala Lumpur median income is 9,000, which is 3 times higher than median income of Kelantan, which is 3,000 in 2016. So there is a extreme disparity of income dispersion. Although Gini coefficient, the lower the Gini coefficient shows that the lower the income inequality. However, when we look in other criteria, we found that actually the income inequality problem is still exists. So the study will be discussing about ways to tackle on improving income inequality, including adjusting basic salary, introducing technical and vocational education training, reforming the income tax system, amending the housing policy, and improving transportation services. So first and foremost, we will increase the minimum wage. Currently, Malaysia minimum wage is 1,200 ringgit. So we like to suggest that the study like to suggest that to improve the basic income from 1,200 to 1,500 annually from year 2020 to year 2023. But how increasing basically will help to reduce poverty? Based on the study of Boshi 2014, he found that reducing poverty will increasing minimum wage will reduce poverty and boost productivity of worker. From his study, he found that by increasing small amount of wage per hour, the poverty rate of American is this method will reduce poverty by helping 6.8 million of non-elderly Americans out of poverty. So increasing minimum wage will definitely reduce income inequality. However, there is also criticism that minimum wage will cause retrenchment, but based on Boshi 2014 findings, he found that increased minimum wage in a fast food restaurant will boost the productivity of the employee, and there is no significant effect on unemployment. Hence, the study believes that efficient increment of minimum wage can solve problems regarding income inequality. Furthermore, the study will to introduce TVET, technical and vocational educational training. Okay, TVET is prepared to produce young adults and help those young adults to obtain higher skills, higher education when they cannot afford private university or they cannot find a spot in public university. By having higher skills and higher education, they will obtain a better job. This obtaining a better job will help to make them have a better wage. This will definitely reduce income inequality. So in Malaysia, actually 40% of the top quartile young adults obtain bachelor degree and 5% from the bottom quartile. So by improving this, more people have a higher education level and they will have a higher income. Then TVET will significantly help them to reduce income inequality, and the study suggests that the current government, or as a government, we should increase the awareness of TVET by creating campaign and make the information available at social media, television, and radio. Furthermore, the study like to reform the income tax system. Firstly, the tax system is reformed by increasing the income tax rate for people who exceeds 2 million. Initially, 2 million is 30%, so we increase to 32%. And for 1 million to 2 million, we increase 28% to 30%. And we will decrease the income, and the other income tax rate will remain the same. Decreasing the wrongness. There's a mistake. I repeat again. There will be the person who have annually income exceeding 2 million will be increased to 30% to 32%, while the 1 million and 2 million will increase from 28% to 30%. For the income tax rate between 35k to 50k will reduce from 8% to 6%, and for the income tax lower than 35k will be 0%, and others income tax will remain the same. Okay, why we need to provide a better income tax system? Because providing a better income tax will provide will provide tax revenue of 100 million to the government, and this sharing of wealth definitely will help to improve social welfare like transportation to reduce burden of the low income group. And this method is actually without revenue loss, and the government can benefit from it by solving things in a better way. Although there are people who complain about earning more than 2 million annually need to pay extra money, but they just need to pay extra 40k, which a little bit from them only, to justify. Other Asian countries like Korea, they have the highest income tax of their country is 38%, Thailand is 35%. Compared to our country is quite lower. So improving tax system is considered a rapid and effective way to decrease the income inequality of the country. Moreover, the study will amend our housing policy. So the study will place a ceiling on the profit margin housing companies could earn following the suggestion of National House Buyer Association of Malaysia (HBA) and Real Estate and Housing Developer Association of Malaysia of REDHA. Okay, the government can negotiate with the developers by providing subsidy in reducing the price of building material, exclude them from paying tax for building material, and this negotiation can help them to reduce the price down to 10%. Furthermore, government also can utilize lands and reduce the price of house, and the government can negotiate with banks and to make loan more reachable and flexible for the poor. Later on, we'll talk about EPF, Employee Provident Fund. The government can the EPF. Another way will be applied is the buyer's EPF saving asset or basic saving can be used to make a direct transfer to developers to cover or facilitate the payment. This will definitely help them to own a house more easily. By owning a house, they can reduce payment like rental and reduce their household expenses. Furthermore, the rent-to-own scheme can be implemented. This rent-to-own scheme is like which the buyers pay the rent like paying interest, and eventually they can own the house when they finish their payment. This rent-to-own does not need any down payment, and this is more affordable to the poor. And one of the benefits is that the poor no need to pay maintenance fee, when they haven't finished the payment for the house, they no need to pay any maintenance fee. So by using extra money from buying a house, this extra amount can be used to improve their lifestyle, like making investment in fixed deposit, learning new skills or knowledge to make them find a better job, invest in their child, and provide them a higher education. Therefore, this will definitely help to reduce income inequality. Last but not least, we would like to improve the transportation system. So the study will suggest to continue and promote ECRL and provide affordable unlimited public transportation and bus passes. Okay, ECRL is a railway link that will connect East Coast region and West Coast of Malaysia. And based on ECRL Project Malaysia Rail Link article, it suggests that ECRL will generate job opportunities of worth 70.6 billion during the construction, and this will definitely help the low income group to find jobs. And this will initiate foreign direct investment, and this will help the definitely to provide better public welfare and eventually reduce the income inequality. This reduction transportation costs, furthermore, the reduction of passes or reduction of transportation costs will help them to increase disposable income. This disposable income, like I mentioned just now, can be used to for do any investment for themselves or their children. To justify, a study suggests that or find that inefficient and unreliable transportation is a barrier for the low income group to escape from poverty. So a reliable and have bigger coverage, efficient public transport will definitely help lower income group has a higher average commute time. Therefore, improving transportation system will help to reduce income inequality. In conclusion, although the suggestions including adjusting the basic salary, TVET, reforming tax system, amending housing policy, and improving transportation theoretically can reduce income inequality, the government needs to find other alternatives to improve and solve this problem through attending conference, finding practical knowledge from them. Furthermore, the government need to not so rely on Gini Commission. Actually, Gini Commission not actually provide data that show what actually Malaysia is happening. So the study suggests that the government first track on changes in distribution of asset classes, including property purchase, car purchase, and retirement saving. This government can collect more accurate income increase data to make more efficient and effective policy to reduce income inequality. Thank you. And this is the reference. Thank you, Doctor.